Hello everybody, welcome back to my channel and welcome back to yet another exciting content on Technovation. On Technovation, I focus on data engineering. For those of you who have been following me since the beginning, you know that I love to talk about the art, craft and the science behind data engineering. Over the last few months, or maybe a little more than that, I'm seeing a paradigm shift that is happening in this ecosystem. And this shift is primarily because AI is slowly creeping into the picture. So the obvious question is, how is AI impacting data engineering? Is the impact for good or is the impact bad? Before we talk about that particular thing, let's go back a little back in history. So I have been in this space for about maybe 17 to 18 years now. I have seen the evolution from Oracle forms and reports to Oracle data warehousing to the use of multiple ETL tools, BI tools, big data, and then public cloud. Now, technology shifts did happen back then, but then the pace of evolution was not that fast. You can understand that there was a fair amount of time when both the old technology and the new technology coexisted. But now, the overlap between the old and the new is drastically shrinking. People are embracing AI-based systems much faster than they used to do. Let's take an example of a data engineering pipeline. As a data engineer, you all have built data engineering pipelines, right? Now, the heart of any data engineering pipeline is your orchestrator, and any orchestrator that you have built till now is all rule-based. But now we are slowly handing over the responsibility of decision making from the rules to LLMs. What are these LLMs? These LLMs are nothing but reasoning models. There are a bunch of reasoning models in the market and all of them are fairly doing a great job. The rule-based pipelines that we used to build had a planned orchestration. But now with LLM coming into the picture, the entire responsibility of orchestration is getting handed over to the LLM. The LLM decides which process to start, which process to finish, how to stitch all these processes together, how to pass the output from one process to the other, which process to use, and finally arrive at an answer. Ladies and gentlemen, this is what is going to be the topic for this content. Now, I initiated this particular experiment about a month ago when I first created the content on AI agents. In this particular video, I'm going to take you to the next level of upgrade which I started a month ago. In the first version of the experiment, I was trying to play around with AI agents and trying to make the agent talk to both structured and unstructured data in parallel. While the experiment was very successful, but please note that was the bare minimum that was done a month ago. If you have not watched that particular video, please watch it. I'm going to leave the link in the description. In this version of the experiment, I'm going to take it to the next level. I have upgraded it by implementing a multi-agent framework. So we are going to play around with 3 different agents now. The first agent is going to talk to an API, and the API is going to pull data from a database. The second agent is going to talk to an agentic RAG system which is built on some company policies. And the third agent is going to help the user to formulate an email. Let's take an example of a leave management system. So you as a user log into the system, put your username and password, and ask the system that how many earned leaves do you have at that point of time. Let's say you have 10 earned leaves, and you decide that, okay, I'm in need of money, and I'm going to encash those 10 earned leaves. So the next question is, okay, what is the encashment formula? Where can I find the encashment formula? I have the encashment formula in my policy. So you ask the AI agent, hey agent, go to the policy, pull the encashment formula, apply the number, of 10 encashment leaves that I have and give me the amount. The agent does it. What's next? You have to send an email to your HR business partner for approval, right? So you ask the agent, now that you have all the information, please write an email and send it to my HR business partner for approval. And the final agent does all the stitching, and that is what you call the supervisor agent. So we are going to build 4 different agents. 3 agents are the worker agents, and the last agent is going to be your supervisor agent. I'm going to split this entire solution into 3 different parts. In the first part, I'm going to build agent number 1. In the second part, I'm going to build agent number 2 and 3. And in the third part, I'm going to do the work of stitching together all these 3 and making the final multi-agent system. Okay, so if you are there with me till now, I would sincerely request you to hit the like and subscribe button, because there's a lot of work that has gone behind this solution, and a tiny gesture from your end will mean a lot for content creators like us. Thank you very much. Head over to the next section where we build our first agent. Thank you.